And I think that's what a lot of people forget is that these guys who play for you and play in these leagues, most of them are working Monday to Friday, and then
Yeah,
on a Friday night, maybe they have to travel down to South Wales, or on a Saturday morning very early. They get there, they're
yeah.
tired, they haven't had time to prepare. Maybe they've trained once a week, had a stressful week at work or whatever, and all of a sudden they're thrown on a football pitch and expected to deliver. And that is, you know, that is something that the Welsh FA need to try and think about a little bit more. I think about how
I
are we
agree. Yeah.
going to assist these players? How can we financially assist? Because I'm sure they've got some money to assist these players, saying, okay, you don't need to work all through the week like that. And then get to a game and just be tired and not comfortable and able to play, and that's going to be a massive challenge for the league.
So they've got to take time off work as well, haven't they? So that
Yeah.
they're using that they're on holidays. But I think there's a 100-mile rule in the Welsh Prem. So if you're playing in a midweek or on a Friday,
Mm.
you don't travel more than 100 miles. But you try getting from Prestatyn to Aberystwyth, it's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, yeah,
It feels
of
like
course.
200 miles on a
Yeah.
Friday night after 4 weeks of work,
Mm.
and then you've got to do the same journey back the same night.
Mm.
That's where it falls down. But that's more down to the infrastructure of the country, isn't it?
Mm.
Rather than the football. But it's they have got to look at that. I think they have got to, you look at Connah's Quay, how well they've done over the last few seasons. Yeah, they might have a bit of money behind them, but a lot of those players, look, there are some there professional, aren't there?
Mm.
They've sort of made that step where they have got a lot of professional players, and it looks like they're going to win the league. So
Yeah.
it is down, like I said before, it's down to the other teams to make that step up, I think, rather than pulling TNS down to the level of the other teams. It's up to the other teams to get up to their level. That's going to improve the league as a whole, isn't it?
Mm.
And get more fans through the gates.
Definitely. I just want to finish by asking you a question about the Welsh League format. One of the Real FC supporters, I think it was Will, who mentioned his idea of how to fix it. He suggested that you'd have a North and a South conference, so 10 teams in each maybe, and then at the end of that you have a playoff or a final between the North best team and the South best team. Would you be in favour of that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Mate, just one sec. Yeah, absolutely. The Welsh Premier League format, the 12 teams and then the split, it's awful. You play the same teams over and over again. You might play teams 6 times a season if you draw them in the cup. It's tired in my opinion, and it's boring, and it doesn't do anything for the league because you get to the split, so you get to Christmas,
Mm.
you've got nothing to play for really, unless you're in the top 2 or in the bottom 3 or bottom 2, you've got nothing to play for
Yeah.
because if you're in the top 6, you know you've got playoff place.
Mm.
So your league's over at Christmas, and supporters lose interest. And we've always noticed that attendances go down after the split.
Mm.
Up until the split, and playing everybody on a level playing field, and then after that, it's just a bit pathetic. So that I think that'd be a great idea because it cut down your travelling costs over the season. I think that'd be a great idea. North and South, 2 leagues, and then have the playoffs between the 2 leagues at the end of the season.
Yeah, maybe have like the final at the race course in Wrexham or something like that. That could certainly
Yeah,
be something to think about.
you could have it in Newtown if it was North and South final. You could have it in Newtown, or Aberystwyth, or
Mm.
whatever.
Yeah.